Okay, it's recording. You can begin.
Okay, we're ready?
Yes.
Yes, I am.
Okay, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, depending from wherever you join. My name is Stefan Berg, and I will be chairing the Awards Ceremony 3. And next slide, please. Before introducing the awards, I would like to take the opportunity to briefly mention the InterPore Foundation for Porous Media Science and Technology. Our mission is the education and outreach activities of InterPore funded by donations from InterPore members, honoring distinguished researchers and lecturers funded by donations from Kimberly-Clark, Procter & Gamble, PoreLab, and InterPore Society, and sponsoring InterPore conference grants to researchers from countries with economic difficulties and students. With your support and donations, we will be able to do more. And below I have a link where you can donate for these activities. So without further ado, I would like to proceed. Today's award ceremony is on the Kimberly-Clark Distinguished Lectureship Awards. We are very grateful to the Kimberly-Clark company for sponsoring this award. And the award will be introduced by Richmond Cohen. Richmond is the InterPore representative from the Kimberly-Clark Corporation. He is also the materials technical strategist for Kimberly-Clark's Global Research and Engineering division, focusing on longer-term absorbent capabilities and materials development. Richmond, the floor is yours.
Thank you so much, Stefan. The Kimberly-Clark Distinguished Lectureship Award was instituted by Kimberly-Clark in 2018 to support spreading knowledge in the field of porous media science and technology. InterPore will select a porous media researcher for the award with esteemed international recognition and excellent presentation skills, who works on a broad range of porous media topics. The recipient of the 2021 Kimberly-Clark Distinguished Lectureship Award is Professor Mohammed Sahimi. Professor Sahimi is currently at the University of Southern California. He received his PhD in chemical engineering from the University of Minnesota. Also received a BS in chemical engineering from the University of Tehran. A summary of his research includes effective properties of heterogeneous and porous materials, characterization and modeling of porous media, multi-phase flow, transport, reaction, absorption and deformation in heterogeneous porous media materials, nanotube and other nanoscale materials, atomistic modeling of materials, and a deep learning approach to complex media. Professor Sahimi has published over 400 papers and 4 books and has received several research and teaching awards. Congratulations to you, Professor Sahimi, as the recipient of the 2021 Kimberly-Clark Distinguished Lectureship Award.
I am proud, delighted, and humbled at the same time to receive this award. It is an honor to be recognized by my peers in the porous media community. I would like to thank Dr. Stefan Berg and Dr. Richmond Cohen for their kind introduction. I would also take this opportunity to thank 2 key members of the InterPore, in addition to distinguished speakers right now. And those 2 are Professors Rainer Helmich and Professor Majid Hassanizadeh, who have been instrumental in transforming InterPore to a premier international society for porous media research. At this age and at this stage of my career, I do not attend many conferences, but one of the few conferences that I attend every year or try to attend is InterPore, because it is an exciting conference that brings together a lot of researchers, excellent researchers from around the world, and there is a wide range of discussions regarding porous material and porous media. Now, since we are talking about science of porous media, I would like to add a couple of points to this discussion, and that is the fact that, in my view, science and its advancement and achievements belong to all humanities. Science does not recognize political or geographical borders, ethnicity, gender, color of skin, and other factors that we have in the society. Advancement of science belongs to everybody, and everybody should share in the advancement, and also everybody should be able to participate in its advancement. Which brings me to another point, and that is the fact that there are several countries around the globe who have excellent scientists, but because of the political conditions have been or are sort of isolated. One of those countries, for example, is Iran. I am originally from Iran. I did my undergraduate in Iran, and I grew up in Iran. And Iran has been under economic and scientific sanctions by the West, and in particular the United States. That has put tremendous pressure on Iranian scientists, from undergraduate to graduate to faculty and postdocs, to work under the most difficult conditions in their country and pay the price of what their government does without having any control on what their government does. And therefore, I appeal to international community, whoever that hears me, to help countries like Iran. And Iran is not unique. There are other countries. For example, if you look at Cuba, Cuban doctors have been at the forefront of helping many countries, including many European countries, to address the crisis with coronavirus. And yet at the same time here in the United States, they're talking about preventing Cuban doctors to provide help simply because they make money outside Cuba and send the money back to Cuba. So as scientists, in my view, we have a duty to share our advancement and our work with others, and in particular help countries such as Iran, Cuba, or other countries that are under pressure, either economic or political, to participate in these research activities. So I appeal to you to help students, academic, postdocs, and other members of the research community in these countries to be able to have short visits to your labs. If you can admit graduate students from those countries, please do. And typically these students are very talented. They have the talent to succeed, but they don't have the means to succeed. And therefore, we scientists that live in the West and have all sorts of possibilities, we should help them. So with that, I thank again InterPore, Dr. Stefan Berg, Dr. Richmond Cohen, for this prestigious award. And once again, I express my pride and happiness for receiving this award. Thank you.
So that concludes award ceremony 3. I would like to thank all participants and also my best congratulations to Professor Sahimi.
Thank you.